Comment down below right now, who is your guys' favorite XFL team? Okay, so when the NFL season ended, there was a real emotional time for Maddie. She was wondering what she was going to do on the weekends when she couldn't watch games. And she said to me just like, I wish there was something else on the NFL. I want to watch football all year round. And luckily, there is a new league this year.
Oh.
Called the XFL. And I haven't talked to her about it at all. We've been gone most weekends. But there are 8 teams. And today, me and Maddie are going to discuss and pick what our favorite teams are going to be. They can potentially be different. Watch throughout the season. We might even do some XFL recaps. It's actually some pretty good football. I have not picked my team yet. I'm completely on a clean slate. I potentially hinted at a team in one of the comments. But you're going to be looking at the logos. And this is important because the team you pick today will be your favorite XFL team for the rest of your life.
Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't know anything about XFL.
Okay, it's essentially another type of football league.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, but it's not like
NFL.
Yes.
It is football, though.
It's football, but is it like what kind of league?
It's like a football league with 8 teams.
Okay.
They just play it a little bit different. They play like less weeks than the NFL, but there still be like a winner and stuff, which is why this is so important.
Okay.
So why don't we start off with the Dallas Renegades?
Okay, let's do that.
Dallas is a great city. One of my favorite cities in all of America. I would say.
Have you been to Dallas?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. I haven't been to Dallas, but I've always wanted to go to Dallas, so that's a pro for me.
Dallas, Fort Worth. Fort Worth is very nice. Cons to Dallas, it's a long ways away, and I don't love their logo.
Yeah, like I like the blue, but I don't know. I don't love the logo.
I don't think either of us are picking Dallas as our favorite team.
No.
Just based on the fact that I feel like the logo is a clip art photo that you would have found on Microsoft Word. Old school clip art if you looked up. It just doesn't look great.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
Okay.
I agree.
Then we have the Houston Roughnecks. I've been to Houston also. Didn't like it as much as Dallas, I wouldn't say.
I haven't been to Houston, but I've always wanted to go again.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
Yeah.
Do you love the logo? What do you think about the team?
The logo doesn't really jump out at me. Like it's not one that my eye will go to immediately.
Yeah, it's not.
Like, it kind of just blends in the background.
It's not. It doesn't pop.
It doesn't pop.
It's kind of like the old Houston Oiler logo, which I do like. So part of me is like, do I support the old? But I don't think the Roughnecks. I'm crossing the Roughnecks off my list.
Yeah, I'm gonna
if
cross
you want
them
to go
off
through,
too. No.
LA Wildcats.
Okay, now I find them. I like it. I think it's a cool logo, and I like the Wildcats. I think we got some little High School Musical shadow there.
Oh man, you're right. I didn't realize even that connection. Wow.
I don't know. So I'm feeling good about the LA Wildcats so far.
Me personally, I've been to LA lots. Nothing against you guys from LA. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my favorite city in the world. It's a long ways from where we live. I don't think I'm ready to commit to the Wildcats, but you might have a fan here.
And I love California, and I like LA. I've been to LA one time, so
that's in your top.
That's a pro.
That's a pro.
That's on the top of my list, I would say.
Okay, the next one is the New York Guardians.
See,
kind of scary.
I can't even read New York.
Yeah, I don't know who designed that.
I have to squint, and I think I would need really,
I don't know why.
I would need glasses that really blow up New York because I can't see
it. You
New
literally
York on it. You really have to
I don't know
squint almost. I don't know why it's so tiny. I can't see anything.
It's not a great logo.
And I don't like the logo. It's just.
But you love New York, and we live very close to New York.
I love New York, but I don't love the logo.
It's in
why are his teeth red? It's just kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be scary. I'm gonna say it's in my top 3 though. Because I think New York's a good city, similar to Toronto. I'm relatively a fan. Mm-hmm. Next, we have the St. Louis Battlehawks.
I don't know. Nah.
I've never been to St. Louis, personally.
I've never been to St. Louis. I don't think I've ever been to St. Louis.
Yeah.
I don't know. The logo is just kind of meh for me.
Yeah, you're not attached to it.
I'm not I don't love it.
You're not jumping out to cheer for that team.
I'm not. Right now. I'm jumping out to cheer for the LA Wildcats.
She's stuck on the LA. You might have a fan. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Seattle Dragons. For me, bam. I've been to Seattle more than any other city. It was the first American city that I actually was ever at. Big American city. I've probably been there 8 to 10 times. I like the market. I like a lot of things about Seattle. I'm a west side of Canada born guy, and it's kind of the west. So I feel a little bit of allegiance to it based on just and I love dragons.
Yeah.
Dragons are super cool.
I'm not the biggest Dragons fan.
But you can respect their colors.
I don't know.
I like their colors though. I find them the green and red is kind of beautiful.
Yeah, but I think that the orange and red is a little bit more beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've driven through Seattle. I haven't really been to Seattle before, so I don't really.
They're in my
have
top
an
3.
Attachment there.
They're in my top 3.
Okay.
Tampa Bay Vipers. You like Florida?
I like Florida, so I would say that is up there too because I really love Florida. I don't love the logo, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. I would say it's the worst logo. You're competing with the Roughnecks, Guardian Battlehawk. There's a lot of bad logos here.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, not for me. DC Defenders, I think that's kind of fire. I think their logo is hot, flaming fire.
It's okay. It's pretty nice. I would say it's like based on all of these logos, if I'm being honest, it looks really nice.
Yeah, it really steps out. It's like a diamond.
But I haven't been to DC before. DC Defenders, I don't know. It doesn't really jump out at me as a name.
Me neither. Okay.
Okay.
I want you to go first. I feel like we all know your decision.
I feel like I'm not going to shock anybody here.
But just so you know, when you say this, when you look into that camera and say you're an LA Wildcats fan, you're an LA Wildcats fan for life. You go to their games. You support them. We might even buy merch. You are committing to the Wildcats. Are you ready to make that?
I'm ready to make that step. I'm 100%. I feel like there was no competition here. When I saw LA Wildcats, it really stood out. So I have no problem saying that. I'm an LA Wildcats fan. Why is that so hard to say?
LA Wildcat.
LA Wildcats fan for life. So
congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you.
Your XFL team has been decided. You guys saw it here first.
Yes. Okay, now here is a little bit more of a shocker.
Yeah.
I feel like I know where you're headed, but we'll see.
For me, it's between 2 teams.
Can I guess which teams?
3 teams. Because I closed the door on Dallas, but I'm kind of opening that door. I think Dallas is in my top 3.
Oh.
Dallas, New York, and Seattle. And the reason why these 3 are there is because all 3 cities I've been to, my 2 favorite cities by far are Seattle and Dallas. But I feel like I've known, and I feel like I do know what my team's going to be. This is not easy to make, and I'm committing forever.
Okay.
But I am officially going to be a Seattle Dragons fan for my entire life. It has been announced on video. Dragons family, let me know in the comments who your team is.
And Wildcats family, let me know if you're a Wildcat fan. We
might do recaps of some of the games or react to some of the highlights of the games. We might just, because it's a cool league.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it, but I'm excited.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's more like production value than before. So we have a Wildcats fan and a Seattle fan. Let us know in the comments who your guys' favorite team is.